This is a short introduction to the nation of Burundi. Over here we have a map of Burundi with the capital Bujumbura placed here, right at the north end of the Tanganyika Lake. Burundi is placed right at the heart of Africa, right here, and on this map it's about the same size as my fingernail. The neighboring countries to Burundi is the Democratic Republic of Congo to the west, Tanzania to the east, and Rwanda to the north. When most people know about Rwanda, not a lot of people seem to know about Burundi. A lot of people have heard about the genocide in Rwanda in 1994, but only a few people realize that Burundi has actually been in a sort of civil war since 1993 and up till around 2003. The genocide in Rwanda claimed a lot of lives in a short time. In Burundi, about 300,000 people have been killed during the almost 11 years of civil war or internal conflict. Burundi is one of the least developed countries in the world, so to speak. They're number one on the list of poorest countries on the United Nations list of poor countries. Burundi has been a Belgian colony and it gained its independence in 1962. And there has been turmoil in the country more or less ever since then. In 1993, as mentioned, there was an assassination of the first democratic elected president. That sparked off a lot of fighting, and there was lots of various groups in Burundi that kept fighting against each other. Back in 2000, the Arusha Peace Agreement was signed in Arusha in Tanzania, mediated by Mr. Nelson Mandela, and that should pave the way for a constitution and peace in Burundi. The constitution of Burundi is more or less built on what was negotiated during the Arusha Agreement. The problem now in Burundi is that the president, Mr. Pierre Nkurunziza, who has been in power for 10 years, has decided to run for a third period back in 2015 when they had the election. Mr. Nkurunziza claims that because he was elected by the parliament for his first period, he is supposed to run for another period because the constitution says that a president is elected by universal suffrage, meaning by the people, and he can serve a maximum of 2 terms. And according to Mr. Nkurunziza, he says that his first term did not count because he was elected by the transitional politicians in Burundi. Going through the Arusha Peace Agreement and the constitution of Burundi, and also reading the decision from the Supreme Court in Burundi saying why Mr. Nkurunziza could run for the third term, I must say that personally I do agree with the opposition and a lot of politicians all over the world who says that he is not supposed to run for the third term, and it's against all of the intentions in the Arusha Peace Agreement.